So Parth is from Johnson Grammar School and Soumya is from St. Joseph's Convent School, Jalandhar. Okay. So children, let me quickly tell you about the flow of the session. So first of all, you will get to know your mentor. Then you will see a short informative PPT wherein you will learn things related to your course, and you can note down if you want to note down any detail. Then you'll see a short virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad Success, where you will learn how to access reading materials, okay, which is a very important aspect, which you'll be required to do very frequently later on. And after that, in case you have a doubt or a query, you can always ask your question and get the answer then and there. And after that, the demo will begin, for which all of you are waiting for so long. So Parth has multiplied his age by 1 and it is 9 for him. Okay, Parth. Right. So children, let me tell you that we have with us Sneha ma'am. So Sneha ma'am is a wonderful mentor and a wonderful person. You know, she loves to interact with kids like you. So I'm sure you're going to love her sessions. So she is subject matter expert of maths, and we all love not only her sessions, but also her smile. So all over to you, Sneha ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Hello. So how are you guys? I hope everyone's exam is over, right? Yes. Okay. So here I am Sneha Agarwal. I have done my BSc IT, MBA, and I am gold medalist in maths. I have an experience of more than 11 years. I have been teaching Vedic maths, and I'm making the students prepare for the competitive exams, just like Olympiads and all. Okay. So teaching is my passion. I love teaching the young minds, just like you guys. I want the classes also to be very interactive. I hope you guys are interactive. Yes or no? Yes. I want the responses in the class, okay? So whenever you have any question in your mind, whenever you have any doubt, any queries, please feel free to just keep it in the chat box today, okay? From the next class onwards, you guys will be kept on unmute, sorry. And then you can clear your queries, whatever you have, okay? You can ask your queries. But for the today's class, demo class, you just have to put your doubts in the chat box, okay? And yes, we'll also be coming across many mock tests, many practice worksheets after every chapter you will be doing, okay? So all the links will be provided to you. Please go through all the practice worksheets. They are really very helpful, okay? And they will be really helping you to improve your speed also. So please follow the instructions, just like we will be guiding you in the class, and keep interacting in the classes, okay? Okay, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So I think we can have a presentation from Monica, ma'am. She'll tell you about the course, and after that we will take questions from you, and then we'll start with the session. So over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. So I believe my screen is visible to all.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So a very warm welcome to each one of you to the demo and interaction program for Class 3 Mathematics Batch 5. So as you are already aware that Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. And School Plus by Olympiad Success is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 important courses that really matter at this point of time in your life. And these 8 courses include mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. So here you get one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grades 2 to 12. One-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Counts, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and PRMO. So you can meet our international rank holders for the year 2022-23 on the screen. And for the year 2021-22. So these are all brilliant kids like you. Now the classes are going to be group sessions with batch size of around 20 students, delivered through Zoom by seasoned tutors. You've already met your mentor, right? So you get 3 sessions per week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Timing will be 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of break in between. So classes include a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year papers. So you get access to reading material and practice questions available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. And also to practice topic-wise mock tests for both maths and reasoning as well as logical reasoning. Now, how to access those? Rajan sir will teach you very shortly. So syllabus is available at this particular link and fees can be paid by clicking on this particular link. Don't worry, all the important and relevant links will again be pasted in the chat box. So the fees for this entire course is 7,802 rupees and it is going to be a 35 session course. So fee includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year papers, and access to Olympiad Success platform for mathematics and logical reasoning. So all that you require for these classes is a laptop or a desktop with good internet speed, with camera because we do not allow students without video in the class, and headphones for better audio clarity. So as you are already aware that preparation for Olympiad exams is slightly tougher than your regular school curriculum. So you need to spend, some time extra every day so that you can cope up with the curriculum. And of course, parental support is required at the back end to check and monitor the progress. Now in 2022-23, Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad hailing from 35 plus countries. Now the live classes for this particular batch begins from Thursday, 3rd of August, 2023. So I hope you've noted down all the important details. Now I would request Rajan sir to take you through a virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad Success. All over to you, Rajan sir.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. Let me share the screen with students. So I hope students, the screen is visible to you. So this is the website of Olympiad Success. So I'm just showing you how you can access the content. Okay. So what you need to do, click on my account. So once you enroll with us, we will create the credentials for you. And with that credentials, you can log in. Let me log in with the credentials I have. Click on sign in. So this is the student profile and all the content you will find here in the live classes. Just click on live classes. Then choose the subject. So in our case, the subject is Mathematics Olympiad. Then choose the topic. Let me choose fractions. So for each and every topic, you will find a reading material, practice question and answer key here. Let me show you how it looks like. So this is the reading material for the fraction chapter. Okay. Let me show you practice questions also. So these are the set of questions that we have for this particular topic. Okay. So we have more questions here. Okay. And answer key are also available. Other than that, students, you can also check schedule here, like in which session, which topic we are going to cover. Let me show you. Like in session 1, we are going to cover numerals, number names, and number sense. And in session 2, session 3, and session 4, we are going to continue with this topic only. And then we have a test discussion. So after each and every chapter, there will be a mock test. And that mock test we will discuss in the classes. And like Monica ma'am mentioned in her presentation also, we are also going to discuss previous year Olympiad papers. So at the end of the schedule, if you see, we have super classes. So in the super classes, what we are going to do, in super classes, we will discuss all previous year Olympiad questions, okay? Now students, other than that, you can also check holiday calendar here, like on which holidays you don't have the classes. And with this course, you will also get free access for mathematics as well as for reasoning for topic-wise mock test, okay? That you can access here in the worksheets. Just click on worksheets. And here you need to choose a subject. Like I said, with this course, you will get free access for mathematics as well as for logical reasoning. Let me choose mathematics. So you can see here, topic-wise mock tests are available for each and every topic. And when you click on take exam to attempt it, let me show you how it looks like. So this is the platform. You just need to click on start worksheet. And you need to choose a correct option, whatever it is. Then just click on next for the next question. And once you complete it, just click on finish to submit, okay? Now here you can see the result. This is the feedback form in case if anyone have any feedback. So you can see the result, the total question time taken by the student, your score, how many questions you attempted, how many are correct, how many are wrong. Later on also students, if you want to check like the correct answer and the answer you have marked and your analytics, you can check here in the performance tab. Just click on performance and choose the subject. So in our case, it is mathematics. Then click on detailed result view. And here you can see the analytics, like how many questions are correct, how many are wrong, and how many you attempted. When you click on review, you can find the correct answer and the answer marked by student, okay? This is the feedback form again, in case if anyone have any feedback, okay? So this is about this platform, students. Now, if anyone have any doubt or query, you can put it in the chat box. Do anyone have any doubt or query, students? Anyone?
Doubt? Please feel free to ask. We'll be happy to answer.
No. Okay. Okay, Mohit.
Pratik, please switch on your camera. Okay. Are you sure? No doubts? No questions?
So everything is clear. Huh? Okay, no. Okay, in that case, let me ask some questions to you. Can you tell me the days on which you're having the classes? You can put in the chat box. Waiting for your answers. Monday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. Any other answer? 3 days a week. You need to tell days, Arav. On which days we have the classes? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yes, correct. The days are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And what will be the class timings? Eight to 9:15. Okay. Any other answer? 8 to 9:15. 8 to 9:15. Yes, 8 to 9:15 is correct, but you need to mention AM and PM also. Okay. So it is 8 to 9:15 PM. So students, do anyone have any doubt or query, or shall we begin with the session? Okay. Okay, then I think we can start with the session. So over to you, Sneha, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, guys. Let me see if you can guess which topic we are going to discuss today. Any guesses? Come on. Come on, quickly. Okay, Parth has answered fractions. Okay, it's not fractions. Let's go with the other topics. Come on, try. Anyone else? Arav said subtraction. No. Add or subtraction. No. Geometry. No. Okay, so let me tell you, today we are going to discuss the topic time. Number sense, no beta. Okay, so today we will be discussing the topic time. I hope everyone knows what is time, right? All of you know how to watch the time? Okay, good. Very good. Then you will be finding this interesting. Okay, guys, you have to tell me, first tell me how many hours are there in a day. You can put it in the chat box, beta. Today I can't unmute as per the format, but yes, in the classes we will be. Yes, that's correct. It's 24 hours. Very good. Everyone gave me the correct answers. Okay. Now, tell me 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? Yes, Arav, that's correct. Yes, Soumya, Manish, Mohit, Raghav, Janam, Prateek. Very good. Everyone knows this. Very good. Brilliant. Now, tell me how many days are there in a week? Yes, that's correct. 7 days. Okay, out of those 7 days, do you guys know how many weekends and how many weekdays we have? So first tell me for the weekends, how many weekends we have? Yes, very good. Prateek, it's not 1, beta, it's 2. Okay, we have 2 weekends. And how many weekdays we have? 4? No. 7? No. Yes, it's 5. 2 weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday. And we have 5 weekdays from Monday to Friday. Okay. Okay. So 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? Outstanding. Very good. I love the people, the way you are interacting. Very good. Okay. Now, when we are referring to calendar, you were knowing that here we need to know the weekdays, right? Whenever we refer to the calendar, you must have calendar at your home. So we have weekdays over there. We have the dates, right? And we have the month's name over there, right? Now tell me how many months are there in a year? Yes, that's correct. 12. Okay, tell me which is the shortest month? Very good, Arav. Yes, Manish, Raghav, that's correct. Prateek, Janam. Yes, everyone, Mohit, very good. So it's February. February is the shortest month because you guys know that it has only 28 or 29 days, right? Okay. Now tell me how many days are there in a year? One 135, 136? No. Yes, Raghav, that's correct. Yes, Janam, Ransh, yes. So there are 365 days, okay? And for the leap year, we have 1 day extra, which is 366 days, right? I think some of you got confused between 135 and 365. Okay. Now tell me, how many months have 30 days? Tricky question. Okay, Soumya gave me the answer. Ransh, you can put it in the chat box, beta. Raghav is saying 11. No. The number of months that have only 30 days. Janam, Prateek. Okay, all are giving me different answers. Okay, no worries. So we'll come to know about this also. Okay, how many days we have and how many months have 30 days, how many months we have with 31 days, everything. Okay. Okay. So now let's start with the topic. I will be sharing a PPT. You guys are intelligent. Almost you know everything, the basics that we should know. You guys are knowing everything. Very good. Hope my screen is visible to everyone. You can just show me a thumbs up. Yes? Okay, thank you. Okay, so what is a time? First, you need to know what is time. So, you know that there are a list of events that are taking place, right? Some events have already taken place in the past years. Some events are presently going on, and some events will be taking place in the future, right? So this is the list of events, the sequence of events which we get to know, okay? Like suppose if I wanted to know, like when did we win the World Cup, Cricket World Cup? So you will be coming to know about the past years, right? Now, if I ask you, when did we get freedom? You will be coming to know about the past years, right? Again, right now, if I ask you, when are you guys having the examination? So this will be your, either it will be your present if it is going on, and if it is in your upcoming months or days, then it will be your future, right? When is your birthday? So you will again be telling me the date on which you were born, right? So these all are telling you the list of events, the sequence of events that have taken place either in past, present, or future. Okay. Now, how do you know the time? We use a clock to check the time, to see the time, right? Either we used a wristwatch. Okay, you must be having a wristwatch, or we use a clock, wall clock, to check the time, right? Now you have two hands visible in those clock. First one is the hour hand and the second one is the minute hand. So hour hand is the smallest one and the minute hand is the longest one. Okay, so we call them as the short hand and the long hand. So our hand will be the short one and the minute hand would be the long one. For example, if you look at this clock over here, this is your hour hand. The hour hand is pointing between 1 and 2, right? So this is a short hand, which is your hour hand. And similarly, if you want to know which one is your minute hand, definitely the long hand over here, that is your minute hand, which is pointing at 6. Okay. So is this clear? What are the two hands that we have in the clock? The short hand and the long hand, which is known as the hour hand and the minute hand respectively. Okay. And you know that there are numbers written on the clock from 1 to 12. Okay. Here the 7 is missing. Yeah. So we have the numbers from 1 to 12. And every clock over here, you will see that this is divided into 60 equal parts. Okay. That's why we have 60 minutes. So you can see over here, these all small parts that you can see, the small lines, these are your minutes. Okay. So this is 1 minute. This is 1. This is 2 minutes. This is 3 minutes. This is 4 minutes. And the moment it reaches the point 1 over here, this becomes 5 minutes. Okay. So this is always, you will be seeing that this is a multiple of 5. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And again, when it reaches the 12 over here, it gets 60 minutes over here. Okay. So here, each and every minute over here is the multiple of 5. This is 5, this is 10, this is 15, in this way. Okay, so when you look at the time, you will be also checking the minute hand where it is pointing, and accordingly you will be just telling us the time. Okay, like for example, you can see over here, the small hand, the short hand, the hour hand is between 1 and 2. So we always take the smaller one, which is 1. So I will be saying that the time is 1. And now the minute hand is pointing at 6, which means it is 30 minutes. So I would be saying it as, this is 1:30. Clear? Yes, beta? Clear? Okay. Now let's go with the next slide over here. Now you must be knowing over here, whenever we are telling the time, you have 2 ways to interpret the time. Either you will be saying as 1:05, 1:10, 1:15 like this, or you can also say it as 5 minutes past whatever the time it is. If suppose if the hour hand over here, I'm taking an hour hand at 12, okay? And I am taking the minute hand. Let me take the minute hand. Suppose I am just pointing it at 4. Okay, this is my long hand, which is the minute hand. Now, if I wanted to know what's the time, you can say it as 12:20, right? Or you have the other way to say, you can first go with the minutes. So this is 20 minutes. So you will say 20 minutes. And then you will look for the hour hand. This is pointing at 12. So this is past 12. Is that clear? So when you have to tell the time, you have 2 ways. For the first half, from 12 to 6 over here, we always take this word past. If it is 5 minutes, then we say 5 minutes past, whatever the time it is. Like here, this will be 12. Again, 10 minutes past 12. So everywhere you will be seeing that this portion is dealing with the word past. And here past the hour, whatever hour it has passed, you will be mentioning that. Okay, for the first half of the clock. Now for the second half of the clock, you will be reaching to the point over here, you will be getting the word 2. 2 means you will be pointing to the next star, okay? So this will be 2. Everywhere you will be seeing this 2. Now if I wanted to know, suppose if I have the minute hand over here at 7, and I wanted to know what's the time it is. So what would you say? In such a case, you will be saying that this is 25 minutes to, and what's the next time? What's the next time after 12? You will be reaching to 1, right? So this will be just between 12 and 1. And you will be saying it as 25 minutes to the next hour, which is 1 p.m. Okay, or 1 a.m., whatever it is. Again, here 20 minutes are left to which time? To the next hour, which is 1 o'clock. Again, quarter. Quarter means 15 minutes. Okay, quarter means 15 minutes. So if it is 15 minutes past, you will say 15 minutes past, whatever the time it is, like 12 here we are taking the hour hand. And here you will say quarter to, that means 15 minutes is left to what's the timing? It's 1, the next hour, okay? Here you will be always writing the next hour, which is 1 over here. And when you are writing past, you will be going for the hour which it has already passed. Okay, so here this will be everywhere, it will be 12. Clear? Now this can be the central one, this can be both. 12:30 or half 30 minutes, you can say 30 minutes to the next time, which is the next hour, which is 1. So 30 minutes to 1. You can say it both the ways, okay? And when you reach this exact 12, when the minute hand comes at 12, this will be o'clock. Be it 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it doesn't matter. Whenever it is reaching to the point 12, this will be referred as o'clock, okay? We will be discussing this in detail also when we will be doing this chapter in the class, okay? So no worries. Now let's read the time. What is this timing? What's this clock showing you? What's the time? Come on, write down in the chat box. What's the time? It's not 12:05. You have to look for the smaller hand, beta. Yes, it's 1 o'clock. Very good. Yes, we can also say it as 1 and 00. So that's correct. It's 1 o'clock. Okay. So we can refer it as 1 and colon and then 00. This 00 means this is minutes. Or we can also read it as 1 o'clock. Okay. So this is the hour hand over here. This is the short hand. So this will be your hour hand. And the long hand is the minute hand. So this is your minute hand. Okay, beta? So whenever you have to tell the time, first always look for the hour hand. Okay. And then you can express the timing. Now, next one. This is the timing between 12 and 1. And we always take the timing, which is the smaller one, which has already passed. So this is 12. And 6 over here, the minute hand is pointing at 6. So this is 5 minutes, this is 10, this is 15, this is 20, this is 25, and 6 means 30 minutes. So this will be 12:30, okay? Or you can also say it as 12:30 because it has already passed half an hour. So this is 12:30. Clear? Okay. Yes. Almost everyone gave me the correct answer for this. Now here, how do you read this time? This is again 7. First, we will be reading the hour hand and then the minutes hand, which is 7:15, right? Or we also say 15 minutes as quarter. So this will be 1/4 because it's on the right-hand side. And right-hand side, we are always using the word past. So 1/4, which time it has passed? 7. So you will say 7:15. Okay. So where do you use past? For the right-hand side of the clock. Okay, half of the clock. Here you are using past. Clear? Now, next one. When over here the minute hand is at 9. So how do you read this? Again, this is 15 minutes left to the next hour. So the next hour over here is 2 because this is again between 1 and 2. This has not come to the exact 2 over here. So you will be saying it as 1/4 to 2 Or you can also read it as 1 and then 45 minutes, because over here, you know, this is the multiple of 5. So what is 5 into 9? 45. So this is 1:45 or quarter to 2. Okay, beta? Anyone who is having doubt in any of these questions, that any of these topics that we have discussed? Do you have problem in reading the timing? Anyone? No? Please feel free to contact, just chat, okay? If you guys are having any query, any doubt where you are stuck, where you are not clear, please, you can feel free to ask your questions in the chat box, okay? I'll be discussing them again, no issues. Okay, Pratik, all is clear, no doubt. Okay. So now let's go with the next one. Now you have to tell me the timing, okay? So come on, tell me what's the timing for the first one? Very easy. No, it's not 12:30. Parth, please be careful, beta. And guys, please turn on your camera. Turning off camera is not allowed. The session is getting recorded, beta. Yes, it's 6 o'clock. Okay. So you can either write it as 6 colon and then 00, or you can write it as 6 O. We just put an apostrophe and then clock. Okay. Now the next one. Okay, Raghav, that's correct. Yes, Parth, that's correct. And you can also tell me the other way how you will be writing this. You have learned 2 ways, right? So tell me the other way also. And you can share the answers directly to me. Instead of everyone, you can share the answers directly to me, no problem. Yes, guys, this is 2:45. Very good. So either you can write it as 2:45, or you can also write it as quarter to, what's the next hour? The next hour will be 3. So quarter to 3. Clear? This is other way of writing this time. Yes, Arav, that's correct. Okay, next one. What's the time? Yes, Parth, that's correct. Yes. So here, this is 8:30. Or you can also say it as 1/2 past. 1/2 what timing? This is 1/2. What's the hour hand? 8. So this will be 1/2 Okay. Now, let's leave this one. This one is similar to that. Now let's go for this one. Come on, try this fifth question over here, everyone. Yes, Manish, Pratik, Mohit. Yes, these are correct. Very good, guys. Yes, Soumya, very good. Now here, this is 1:15. Okay, or you can also say it as 1/4 past 1. Okay, Quarter means 15 minutes past what timing? Past 1. Okay. So I hope now this is clear. How do you read the time? And you have to learn both the ways, okay? How you will be denoting the time with respect to the quarters and past and 2 over here. And how do you refer the time by just in the figures over here, okay? Now let's go. Yes, now you must be knowing we have 12-hour time notation over here. For the first 12 hours from midnight to the 12 noon, or up to 12 noon, you can say before 12 noon, 11:59, we use AM. Okay, from 12 midnight to 11:59 AM. And then again, the another next 12 hours, that will be your PM. Okay. Now, do you guys know the full form of AM and PM? You can write it in the chat box if you guys know. AM and PM. Okay, Janam is saying don't know. Okay, what about others? Anyone? Come on, I'm waiting. No one? Yes, Raghav. Yes. Spelling is wrong, but yes, you are somewhere correct. That's anti-meridian. It's not meridian, it's anti-meridian. Okay. And what about PM? Afternoon and evening? No. Yes, that's correct. It's post-meridian. Okay, good. So here we have anti-meridian and post-meridian. So AM or PM. So first 12 hours, exact 12 hours, this is AM from 12 midnight, okay. And to 11:59 AM, okay. Midnight to 11:59 we have AM. And again, if you go with another round over here, another 12 years. So from 12 noon to 11:59 midnight over here, just we have 1 minute before that midnight. So that is PM. Clear? So this is the night time. Is that clear? And this is the morning time, 11:59. Okay. Now let's find out. 2 hours, 30 minutes after 10 AM. After 10 AM, if you move 2 hours, 30 minutes, what will be the time? And you have to also tell me AM or PM, okay? You have to refer to the time also. So after 10 AM, if you go with 2 hours, after 10, it's 11, 12, and then 30 more minutes. So that would be 12:30. Okay, and again, since this was AM and this has crossed the afternoon time, the noon time, so this would be PM. It has already crossed 12 noon. So now this is PM. Is this clear? How you are getting this answer? So after 10 AM, you will be just adding 2 hours, which is 11 and 12. 12 AM, you're 12 noon, and then you will be going for 30 more minutes, which is 12:30. Now next one. 4 hours, 30 minutes after 7:35 PM. Now this is the evening time. Okay, 7:35 PM. So come on, tell me, if you go with 4 hours after 7:35, 8:35, 9:35, 10:35, 11:35, right? And you have to go 30 more minutes. So that would be 12:05. But since this has crossed the midnight 12, so this will be AM. Is this clear? What's the difference between AM and PM? In the first question, it is crossing the 12 noon, and so we are writing it as PM. And in the second question, it is crossing the 12 midnight, so it is AM. Okay. Now for the next question, try it out, beta. Everyone, come on. 40 minutes after 11:45. 40 minutes, come on. $30 first, go for 30 minutes. What will be 30 minutes if you go with 11:45 and 30 minutes? And then go for 10 more minutes. Yes, I got the answer, 12:25. Pratik, you are getting 11:85. That's not correct, beta. We don't have 85 minutes, okay? So here you need to go with the addition method over here. Now see, 11:45. 11:45 would be probably in this way. The timing would be in between 11 and 12. Okay, this will be almost like near to 12. This is 11, this is 12, okay. And here you have 9. So when you will be just having, this is almost near to 12 in this way. Okay, 11:45. Now if you go with the 30 minutes, 30 minutes will be exact, half an hour will be coming over here. That means it will be pointing at 3 and then 10 more minutes. So 4 and then 5. So it is pointing at 5. Okay. So this minute hand will move from this to this 5. So this would be 12:25. And this is PM because this has already crossed the noon timing. Okay. Okay. So in this way, we will be discussing all the questions over here. Okay. Now let's go with the next slide. Yeah. 1 hour is 60 minutes. You guys know that, right? When we have to convert, suppose if I ask you how many minutes are there in 2 hours, what you will do? For 1 hour, 60 minutes. For 2 hours, it would be 60 into 2. Okay. Or 60 plus 60. You can go with the repeated addition method, or you can simply go with the multiplication. We prefer going with the multiplication because in that way you can find for any number. You don't have to repeat again and again. But yes, if they're asking for smaller numbers, like if they're just asking for 2 hours over here, then you can go with the repeated addition, no problem. So here you have 120 minutes for 2 hours, right? And you can also go with the other way, which is the multiplication. So what you will be doing, 60 minutes is for 1 hour. I'm asking for 2 hours, just multiply by 2. And you will be getting the answer straight away. Similarly, if I want to know how many minutes are there in 5 hours. So what we are doing, we are simply multiplying the 60 by 5 and you are getting 300 minutes. Okay. Now I would like to give you guys a question. How many minutes are there in 10 hours? Come on, tell me. You have to find out how many minutes are there in 10 hours. To find it out for 10 hours. How many minutes in 10 hours? Manish, no, that's not correct. Okay, Mohit, yes, that's correct. Arav, correct. Janam, correct. Soumya, correct. Pratik, correct. Very good. So yes, we have 600 minutes. Now, how do you know this? What you will be doing? You will be taking 60 minutes, which you have for 1 hour, and multiply by 10. So what is 60 into 10? 600. So this is 600 minutes. Okay. Make sure that you write down the unit also, whether it's in minutes, hours, or seconds. Okay. Now, similarly, as you know, 1 minute is 60 seconds. So again, if they are asking you for minutes over here, how many seconds are there in 5 minutes? What you will be doing? Again, you will be just multiplying 60 times 5 like that. Okay, you will get to know the seconds like that. Okay. Now, let's convert minutes into hours. Here, hours into minutes is very easy. We are simply multiplying by 60. Now, when you have to convert the minutes into hours, what do? This is just the opposite, guys. We are just going to divide over here. Okay. For example, you can see this question over here. How many hours are there in 240 minutes? So this is given in minutes. You have to convert it into hours, right? So what we do, we simply divide it by 60. So this is 240 divided by 60. Now, when you have 0, 0 in both numerator and denominator, we can cancel that. So 1, 0 in the numerator, 1, 0 in the denominator, we are cancelling. Okay. And now check it out. Do we get 24 in the table of 6? Do we get 24? 6 times what number will give us 24? Tell me. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, and 6 fours are 24. Yes, 4 times. So here 6 times 1 and 6 times 4. That means your answer would be 4 hours. That's it. Clear? So when you have to convert the minutes into hours, we divide by 60. Okay. And when you have to convert the hours into minutes, we multiply by 60. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Is there any confusion? Anyone? No? Okay, great. So this is just the conversion based question. Okay, now I am going to give you a question over here. So you will be converting, first convert this 4 hours, 20 minutes into minutes. Okay, so what you will be doing, first find out how many minutes are there in 4 hours, and then you can add 20 more minutes to it. So that will be giving you the answer. Okay, and in the second question, just go for this. 120 minutes will be converted into hours. So how many hours it is, you have to find out. Okay. So find out the first 2 questions over here. Then I'll be discussing with the days. And you can share the answers directly. Okay. Instead of everyone, you can just select my name over there, Coach Sneha Agarwal, and you can send the answers directly to me. Come on, kids. I know you can do it. Make sure that you add 20 minutes also, okay? So 4 hours to be converted into minutes. Yes, Raghav, that's correct. Yes, Prateek. Correct. Yes, Arav. Okay. Yes, Mohit. That's correct. Parth, that's correct. Now let's discuss 4 hours. So how would you convert this into minutes? 60 minutes we have in 1 hour. So in 4 hours, we have 60 into 4. So this 0 will be written as it is. And what is 6 into 4? 24. So you are getting 240 minutes now. But you also need to add 20 more minutes. So what is 240 plus 20? This is 260. Sorry. This is 260. Okay. So 260 minutes. Now try this question. 120 minutes converted to hours. Come on, do it. 120 minutes converted to hours. Okay, I got the answer from many students. Yes, they are correct. Yes, that's correct, beta. Everyone, those who have shared your answers, that's correct. 60 minutes means 1 hour. So 120 minutes means 2 hours. You are simply going to divide by 60. You will be getting 2 hours. Clear? Now, how do you convert into days over here? So you can see, we are telling you 2 weeks, 6 days. 1 week, you know, there are 7 days. So 2 week means 14 days. So here you will be adding 14 days plus 6 days. So what will be the value? 14 plus 6. The number of days would be 20 days. Clear? Yes, beta. 14 plus 6, that makes 20. Okay. Now, if they're asking you for months, 4 months, like just in the next question they're asking you, you will always take the normal 30 days. Don't add 31 days, okay? So 30 days into 4. 4 months, so 30 into 4. This will again be 0 will be written as it is, and 3 into 4. This makes 12. So 120 days. Clear? In this way, we are going to do for the other questions also. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to the word problems. Okay, we are just going to do 1 or 2 word problems. So let's start with this one. A film began at 11:15 a.m. and ended at 1:50 p.m. Whenever you get the question for the time, always note 2 things. First, the starting time. Okay, what's the starting time given? And the second one is what's the ending time given? Okay, you have to check it out. If it's not given, then they will be telling you the duration, like the movie lasted for how many hours and all like that. Okay, so you will be calculating the ending time in that way. Okay, but this too, starting and ending time is very important to find out the duration. Okay, so this is 11:15 and this is 1:50. So you have to find out what's the duration of the movie, of the film. So from 11:15, 12:15, then 1:15, it's already 2 hours. Okay, so you can write it down 2 hours. 1:15 we have, okay, till 1:15 we got 2 hours. Now if you subtract 1:15 from this, how many more minutes are left with you? So 50 minus 15. This is giving you 35 minutes. That means the movie lasted for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Clear? Okay, so what we are doing? We are simply moving 2 hours, 11:15, 12:15, 1:15. And after that, we have to calculate the minutes. So you can just subtract from your ending time given. So 150 minus 115. This is giving you 35 minutes. Clear? Anyone, any doubt, beta? No? Okay, good. Now let's go with the first question. At a factory, the lunch break for workers starts at 12:45 p.m. and is over at 1:25 p.m. How long is the lunch break? So from 12:45, let's start calculating. From 12:45 to 1 o'clock, it's 15 minutes. Okay. From 1 o'clock to 1:25, it's 25 more minutes. So what is 15 plus 25? Tell me guys, what is 15 plus 25? Come on, 15 plus 25, easy. Tell me. Yes, it's 40 minutes. So the lunch break is for how much duration? It's for 40 minutes. Okay. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Clear? Good. Okay. So we would be discussing all these things. Okay, we have already discussed 1 year is equal to how many days we have, how many months. Yes, we have 52 weeks. You will be learning how to find out the weeks also over here. Okay, 1 month we have 30 or 31 days, 28 or 29 days in the month of February. Leap year has 366 days, 1 day extra added to that. 1 day is 24 hours, 1 hour is 60 minutes. Okay. So all these things we have already revised. Now in this way, you will be learning all the topics in the class first, okay? And then we will be solving some worksheets related to the topic, okay? Whatever topic it is given. So we will be solving some questions. And then after each chapter, you will be given a mock test link. They will be shared in your WhatsApp, okay? You just have to appear for that test. It's just to check your progress, where you are progressing. And then we will be discussing that test in the class. Okay, the answers will be discussed. Now tell me, did you find the session interesting? You have to just write it in the chat box. How was the session for you guys? Hope everyone has learned something new. Okay. So you can just drop a message in the chat box. Okay, Mohit, you said nice. Arav, awesome. Soumya, excellent. Thank you, everyone. Super, excellent. Prateek, thank you. Good. Ranch, yes, thank you. Okay, beta. Parth, very good. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Raghav, nice. Janam, yes. Okay, you found the session interesting. Thank you. So now I hope you guys will be enrolling, and the starting date for this batch is 3rd of August, as you guys have been informed by sir and ma'am, right? So you can just check it out, okay, with the team. They will be clearing all your queries if you have any, okay, about any mock test or credentials, whatever you wanted to know about the classes admission and all, okay? So I hope to see you guys in the class now. So see you guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.